Quarantine Cuisine.
Welcome back to another video with Captain Rumble on Quarantine Cuisine.
Disclaimer.
This time we're going to be making a Kenyan delicacy called Chapatis. If you've never heard of them, they're kind of like halfway between a pancake and a wrap. I may or may not be using a basic recipe. You can all just follow what I'm doing and then copy it. So firstly, we've got a little bit of salt here, flour, 2 bowls of flour, some water and some oil. We've measured out 450 grams of flour in total. I've got 250 grams in this bowl, and the 200 grams in that bowl is for when we're rolling it out. So I'm going to start by making the dough. Basically, it's very, very simple. So a teaspoon of salt in here, so I'm just going to do a little pinch of this stuff. Okay, and then we're going to slowly add the water. Add in the water as we start to knead the dough. Well, not dough yet, but I want you to just keep mixing it. During this time, a lot of you will be at home and you might not have bread, you might not have potatoes, but it'd be nice to do a video on potatoes and all the different wonderful things we can do with potatoes. I'll show you one of our family favourites, which are called scraped potatoes. If it's just staying too sticky and you don't want it needs to stop being sticky, then you can add some more of this flour, the extra 200 grams or so that we had before, and that's the reason it's there, to hopefully reduce stickiness. As you can see, that's quite a sticky dough at the moment. It's a bit of a slosh. Yeah. I don't really know what I'm doing. Right, I'm going to add a little bit more of this flour. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to keep adding this stuff. We're back and we've just kind of finished getting some more flour in. It's looking more like a dough now. So I'm going to start the kneading process. So we're going to use some of this flour. We're actually going to use quite a bit of it. Here we have the dough. Both hands really dirty in this. Get your palms into it, not your sleeves.
15 minutes later.
Finished doing the dough now. As you can see, this is what it looks like. It's had some time to rest, probably solid half an hour, 40 minutes or so. We ended up having to use plenty more flour than I'd originally thought. I'm just going to knead it one more time, just a couple of minutes like that, to get it going again. So as you can see, when I start doing that, it doesn't rip. It just goes into this nice kind of almost ball shape. I'm going to start rolling this out. Now, I think the trick with this is making sure that you keep it turning. Keep things turning like that. Okay, right, I think that's probably flat enough. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get the oil, which we've got some up here. I'm just going to splash a little bit onto the, like that. And then we want to smear that all over. Fold it in half, you get different layers as well, which is really, really helpful. Fold them in half, roll it out, but we're going to have at least a couple of layers, which does help. Right, so we use a knife just to chop off these edge pieces, so again, smearing oil over it, to start rolling it out like a Swiss roll. This is the point that you want to decide how many chapatis are you going to do. Probably want to do about 2-inch pieces. This thickness, you probably want about 2-inch pieces. You can see there's lots of layers in there.
Wow.
Doing the last part of the chapatis, which is going to be the frying. We're very lucky to have Beth, who's doing some rolling out for us. It's very helpful if you've got 2 people, one to roll them out and one to fry them. Otherwise, you can have them prepared beforehand. So I've got 2 here, and these are ready to fry now. Start the first one. Okay, this should be nice and hot now. Oops. The way that they like to do it is they just use their hand to spin it as they're going like this. I'm going to keep putting oil underneath, like that. Okay, and then once that's cooked, I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to get the second one straight on top so that you can do both of them at the same time. Okay, so I think this side is done, so I'm going to flip that over. So these are the basic idea of chapati. So that's cooked that side, so I'm going to put the second one on top, like that. And then that means that I can now do this with my hand very, very easily because the top one is actually cold instead. Okay, so we've finished frying on that side. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to flip that over. And then what happens is we take a third one, put it on top, and that means that I can keep spinning with my hand. We'll have to flip that over in a little bit. So again, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. Like, share and subscribe, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one.
When you're isolated but not ventilated and you're separated from everybody, what you need, what you need.